Hey everyone! Come shop with me for some fall home decor. First at my favorite antique store, then some fall thrifting at a couple of Goodwills. I'll be looking for antiques and thrifted home decor to use while decorating for fall. Also, please stay tuned because I'll be sharing how I styled my fall haul at the end. So this is one of my favorite antique stores and it's called Paramount Antiques. At the time I went here, there were some booths that had some fall items, but this one was decked out in fall. I absolutely loved it. And there were also some Halloween decorations as well. I absolutely loved this turkey. Oh my gosh, I was very close to getting it because look at it, it was only 28 bucks and I was like, man, that would be a really nice decoration like in the middle of my dining table. And I was very close to getting these fall candle holders, but I held myself back. I was so excited when I found these. I know it's not fall. I mean, you could put some fall decorations on it, but I found these sconces for $10 each, and I don't even know where I'm going to put it in my house yet, but I will find a spot because I've always wanted sconces, and I just thought these were too good of a deal to pass up. And I found this cute mug for $2. That was a really good deal. And look at it. It's a pumpkin with a leaf on it and the handle is a stem. I just really loved the look of it. It's made by Better Homes. I don't think it's really an antique, but hey, I loved it. I should have got that salt and pepper shaker in the background. I didn't notice them until now. Gosh darn it. I was so close to getting this, but unfortunately it was not in my budget. It was $59, but in the future I may come back. Hopefully it's still there or I can find something similar to it, but this would be a great item to have for fall to put like a fall arrangement in. You could put it in an entryway table. It would look really pretty. I'm not really for sure where you would place this at, but I would probably place it on like the backsplash in my kitchen, or I would place it on a fireplace mantle. But I absolutely love pears. I love seeing pears during fall, and I love seeing them during the spring season. I think they're just an elegant way of decorating your home. And then underneath was this magazine rack, and I really love the maple leaves on it. If I got it, I probably wouldn't use it as a magazine rack. I would probably use it to put like blankets in. So, I kind of regret not getting these plates for 4 of them. They are $59, and it felt like they were resin. They were pretty light. They weren't metal. But if you've seen my other videos, I have mentioned I love decorating with an old world charm. I'm drawn to antiques and vintage items that make my space feel just warm and welcoming. My goal is to feel like I'm walking into grandma's house. I want for my home to feel cozy and I want for it to feel comfortable. So you're going to be seeing a lot of items in this video that kind of show off that old world type of feel. So I wanted the scale so bad, but I didn't know where to put it in my house. I need to find a spot for it. Oh my gosh, you could put so many things on top of it, different types of fruits, and this could be used for different seasons. You just don't have to use it for the fall, but for the fall, you could put apples in it, leaves, all that jazz. Oh my gosh, this would look so pretty in a home. Now y'all, look at this booth. Oh my gosh, this booth is so pretty. I've been in this booth multiple times and this person always has great stuff. Again, this antique store is Paramount. They have 2 locations. So if you ever find yourself in Wichita, Kansas, come here because this antique store is wonderful. There are so many treasures you can find. I'm always finding something here. I can never leave without getting something. Okay, there has been one time I was able to leave without getting something because I had a goal. But when I don't have a goal, I just end up looking around and then buying stuff. And then I'm like, well, crap, there goes my paycheck. Here's another item that you can just use all year round. You can just change whatever is inside of it. See me, I'd put some leaves in it, and then I'd probably put like apples or maybe acorns in it or pumpkins. I'd probably put apples though, or maybe even pears. So I had a goal to find a swan planter, and I actually found 2 of them, and they were $25 each. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a steal. But then I saw that they were a set, because look how their heads are positioned. So if I could only place one on the right side and one on the left side, and then I wouldn't be able to see their heads if I flipped them the other way. I don't know. I hope that made sense. So I left them there, but boy, were these swans beautiful. So I know this isn't fall, but I really wanted to show you all this beautiful dress. Oh my gosh, I really wanted to get it. I don't wear dresses often, once in a blue moon, but I would wear this dress. But it was $225, so I was like, okay, won't be getting this dress, so I can just view it from afar and see if I can find something similar to this in the future. So I can use this dress as inspiration. When I see this typewriter, it reminds me of the typewriter that my parents had, and I think they still have it. I may have to ask them if I could take it off their hands. So I found some more swans, but these were too big. I really didn't know where to put them, but if I had a bigger house, I would definitely grab them. They were $150 a piece, and they were so pretty. Oh man, they were so pretty. You can put like a fall arrangement on their back. Oh my gosh. There's so many things you can use them for: spring, summer, fall, winter. Oh, they would be good for any season. I think I'm going to start incorporating bird cages into my home decor at some point. I've just been looking at a lot of them. This one's really pretty, and I'm just thinking maybe I should do like some type of floral arrangement. I do a lot of floral arrangements, so you're going to hear me talk about that a lot. What do you all think? Would you like to see me make a floral arrangement with a bird cage? Let me know in the comments below. Look at this happy pumpkin. Has anybody ever seen Robin Hood Men in Tights? Where, oh gosh, what was her name? Maid Marian. She would always say, "I'm so hippie." Okay, so why am I showing you clocks? Well, look at the patina on these old clocks. They're so beautiful. I feel like they pair well with like the rustic like charm of fall. I think it goes well with like wood, dried florals, certain candles that you get. They're not overly like bold in color. Like you can put them on like a stack of books, on like a mantle. You could put some brass candlesticks next to them. Oh, it would look so pretty if you had these type of clocks. I think this apothecary cabinet would be wonderful to have. It would be good for any part of the year, but you could put like different herbs in it every year, and maybe you can put some things in there that smell more like, nutmeg or pumpkin or anything that was more fall kind of decorated. This would actually be really good if you have a craft room. Oh my gosh, that would be wonderful to have as an organizer. This would be an adorable accent chair to have in a corner somewhere, and you can put different decorations on top of it. I don't know if it would be strong enough for somebody to sit on, but it'd definitely be nice to have as like a little decorative piece. And I love the vintage look of it. Y'all, look at this mirror. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh, I wouldn't know where to put it. I don't think my house is big enough for this, but holy moly, it's gorgeous. It's so elegant. Oh, this is like a perfect piece for fall. I think it's a perfect piece for all year. So I actually have a vase just like this. Well, not the same look, but it's similar at home. And I actually use it as a container to put a lot of my crafting materials in. But you can also use it to use as like a container to put different fruits in, fake fruits, and different flowers. I don't know. Well, what else would you put in that container? And look at this candle stand. Wow, that is a gorgeous candle stand. And look at these owls. They're just like adorable and goofy at the same time. I love them. And this is why I also love antique stores, because I tend to find a lot of candle holders here, especially brass ones. And look at this candle one, this candelabra. I could see somebody putting that at like the top of their Christmas tree. Have you seen tree toppers like that before? Where they like zip tie a candelabra at the top of their tree? I thought that was so cool. And I mean, of course you would put LED candles, you wouldn't put real candles, but I just thought that was so creative. I may try that this year. Has anyone switched out their plants yet and their planters outside? I thought this would be a beautiful planter to have outdoors. I still need to change mine around. I did take out some plants, but I need to add in some mums next. So I ended up seeing this at the antique store. I remember watching Ghost and Annie when I was young. I can't believe I saw this here. That made me feel old. Again, brass is great for fall when it comes to home decor. And I've never seen a brass version of these before. I've always seen them in silver. I almost got it, but I decided against it. So if I had the room, this chair, this rocking chair, would have come home with me. I mean, just look at it. It has so much character. I know it has a story. I love the wood. I love its charm, the muted tones on this piece of furniture. Maybe I'll see it again in the future. Okay, so check this out. Just found it behind some stuff. It's a ceiling medallion. Oh my gosh. If anyone has a Victorian home and needs a new ceiling medallion, there you go. If it's still at this antique store, it's $295. I think that's what it said. Yeah, beautiful. All right, y'all, I couldn't resist. I saw Christmas. This whole entire booth was Christmas. And then I saw these beautiful icicle ornaments, and they were $1.50 a piece. So I was like, heck yeah. And I ended up getting 5 of them. All right, everyone. So we're now at Goodwill, and look what I found. This acorn vase container thing. Yeah, I got that. Also, look at these. I love vintage keys, and I knew that these were going to create some interest on my walls at my home, because right now my walls are kind of bare. I do need to add some more stuff to it, but this will add some color, some contrast. Yeah, my walls are pretty white and bare. It's kind of sad. I'm working on it. I wish there were 2 of these, but unfortunately there was only 1. I would have put them like one on one side of my window and one on the other side. That would look so pretty, and then I would have changed out the florals inside of it, and it was only $4.99. How good is that? Oh my gosh, this would be like perfect for fall. Now there are times when I will look at specific containers. I won't look at the florals that are inside of them. The florals in this one weren't too bad, but I ended up buying this for the container. I did end up saving some of the florals from it. So this chair was so pretty. Love the fabric that was on it. And this would definitely be good for fall as well. I mean, just don't use it for fall. That would be kind of sad. I think it's an all year thing. But $64.99, not bad. Okay, so there are times when I'm a sucker for birds, and I love these. So I ended up getting these. I can use them for spring and summer. And then you betcha I got these birds right here. Definitely going to use those for fall, though they're so cute. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple of things that I got from Goodwill. I got this basket at Goodwill. I forgot to show you that in the store, but here it is in all of its glory. I think it was $6.99. So I'm placing the pumpkin that I got from Michael's last year. I actually got that near the end of fall, so it was like 70% off. It was great, but it was just too low into the basket, so I had to put some books inside just to make it taller. So now I'm going to add some leaves that I got from Michael's as well. I got these last year, also near the end of the season, and they were on a huge sale, which was great. There are times when you can find some good foliage if you wait. I mean, you're not going to get what you want. I mean, I was lucky to find these. So what I did was that I ended up dividing the branches, and then I just started placing them throughout the basket. Alright, so now I'm going to be adding in some berries, and I have no clue what this is. I think I also got that from Michael's, what I'm placing in the basket right now. Don't know what it's called. I used it for my wedding, which was, gosh, it was in 2021, so yeah, I think I got them from Michael's. It's been so long, sorry. But I placed that throughout the whole entire basket, and then I just spread the foliage. So maybe you can find something similar. So these berries, I know where I got them from. I got them from Hobby Lobby, and I actually got them near the end of the season, so they were like 60 or 70% off, I don't remember. But I saw them again this year, 2025. So if you're trying to find these specific berries, I have seen them at Hobby Lobby this year. So after, when I thought I was done, I stared at it for a bit and I was like, nope, it needs something more. So I ended up adding some eucalyptus. I got these stems from Michael's. I don't know if they have them this year. I got them last year and I found them when they were also on sale. I'm kind of a scavenger when it comes to, stems. So at this moment, I felt like the front needed something a bit more, and I pulled out whatever this was. I'm not for sure what this is called, but I got this at Michael's last year during a sale. And then I was like, no, I don't think that's going to work out. So I pulled out some fall hydrangeas, and I actually got this at Hobby Lobby. And then I had to stare at it for a bit and thought, no, I felt like it was too much. So I just ended up taking it out. And then I remembered last year I got these stems from Michael's, and one of them looks like flowers from like a sedum, and then these berries, I think it was during like Halloween. I don't remember, but I knew that this piece needed color to it, so I'm happy that I added these in the end, and I think it looked really good. So a while back, I actually got this ceramic duck from that same antique store that we were at earlier. And all I did was just make a fall collar for it and then place it up next to the basket. It used to be in my bathroom. And I'm strange, but I named it Waffles. So meet Waffles the duck, everyone. I found a lot of great stuff at Goodwill, a lot of different home decor items, and this one can be used all year, but for right now, I'm going to use it for fall. So I found these like dark orange peonies at Michael's, and then I added these stems. They're called rosemary stems, if I remember right. And I placed them on either side of the vase to create a spiller. Next, I added these eucalyptus stems that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I placed them on either side of the planter. Also, I'll try to find the stems that I used for this planter and the other one, and I will try to link them all in the description below. So I thought I was done, but I wasn't. I was like, man, this really does need something more. So I looked at some old stems that I had, and I put them up against the planter, and I was like, no, this doesn't work out. And so I put some amaranth in the front, and I was like, oh, that's too much. So I took that out. That was a bad idea. Then I thought I could take some of these eucalyptus leaves and then place them throughout the planter. And I was like, I think it looks okay. And then once I stood back and actually looked at the whole thing, I was like, nope, these don't look good. Goodbye. So what I did was that I just ended up adding another eucalyptus stem on the back of the planter, but I still felt like it was unfinished. So I went through my collection of foliage and just started going with the flow and placed them into the planter and see how it looked. I really liked how this thistle was looking so far. I got those from Michael's. I think I got them this year. I don't remember this foliage. I'm not for sure what it's called, but I did get that one last year. It's like these green leaves with like kind of like a gold paint on them. I'm not for sure what to call them, but I'm going to also place them in the back side by side next to the back eucalyptus, and I place them up against the wall so hopefully it pushes up the foliage so you can see it better. And then now I'm adding these stems. Gosh, I don't remember what these stems are called. But I also got them from Michael's. Wow. Yeah. I know it was part of their fall collection last year. They may have them again this year. I don't know. I think I've seen them this year. I could be wrong. Well, if you found this video helpful, maybe consider subscribing. And also, if you could like this video too, that'd be great because it helps people find my channel. And if you're ready to make some fall decor yourself, maybe check out this video on the left-hand side. I have 3 ways how to make your own easy fall decor items. And until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.